YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, April 10th, and we're going to talk about the NHL. There are 10 games on the slate that you see here. We're going to break them down, look for some value, props, whatever, what have you. But first, a little recap of yesterday. There was only 5 games. I took these 4 plays. Both my money lines lost in overtime. What can you do there? So Miller got a point. He got a goal, actually, so that was good. And then Faber did not get 2 shots on goal. So 1 in 3 days. Man, 2 days in a row, not good. We need to do better. I need the playoffs to start. That's what I need. So these last few days before the playoffs start are kind of rough in any sport, no matter what it is. So if you want the plays typed out for every sport that I do, or if you want access to ye old spreadsheets right here, then all you got to do is go join the HQ. Simple as that. So, ooh, look at that garbage. Got distracted by the red. Enough of that. We have 10 games. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump to the first game right now. All right, first game up is going to be Chicago and Boston. You already saw it. Boston 184, 5.5 is our total. Let's go over to the actual standings. Boston eliminated. Chicago clearly eliminated because they are, 54 points. Not good. They're 73 points. So you got those two. Let's look at the spreadsheet. We can see, ooh, look at all the red. You saw the red earlier. It's blinding. It's a lot of red. This ain't good. Let's look at the actual goalies too. Who's going out there today? Arvid and Jeremy, both over 3. What are we sitting at? 5.5 with some juice on the over. Did you see the score of some of these games yesterday? It was wild. There was like here, let me just show you some of these scores. I think I could just show it, be a lot easier. Just refresh this and click it on Wednesday. Yeah, defense was very optional yesterday. Like 4-3, 8-5, 8-7, 4-3, 4-3. Every over hit. All of them, all 5. 5-0 if you took the overs. We might do that today. We see. Let's go with the sheets. Who do we take here? Actually, I can't take the over. These two teams can. No, these teams are so. The defense is so bad too, though. 5.5 though, so low. I could. We might rock with that. Let's go to props. Anything good here that we could take? Let's pull the game up. Let's hit this. Let's hit a refresh. Make sure we get the crispiest, freshest lines, and we do. Geeky to get a point has been damn good recently. Not bad. We could take that. What else can we get? Pasta to get an assist. That's always good, but he hasn't been good last 6 out of only 6 out of 10 hits. I think we'll just take, how Geeky doing? Oh yeah. Let's just do that instead. That looks great. He's got a great matchup too. Yeah. Geeky over 0.5 points. That's our play in this one. We're taking that. Move on to the next game. All right, let's go. Detroit, Florida, game 2. What do we have here? We have Florida 200 with a 5.5 total. Let's go over to our goalies. Florida, Detroit. There we go. Alex 284, Sergey 241. Clearly, Florida statistically better. While we're here, let's look at where they are in the playoffs. Florida has clinched a spot. Detroit is still fighting. They're still trying. I don't know how well it's going to work, but they're trying because Buffalo's been eliminated and they're right there with them. So we'll see. I don't know how it's going to work for you, buddies. So 4-5-1, 4-5-1. Both teams can't score, but their defenses are good. That's okay. Shots on this. Okay, so let's go to props. Anything good here? Larkin, under, over. Seth Jones, obviously always good. Seth Jones is pretty good for shots on goal. At least 2, not bad. I can work with that. Anything else on here? Reinhardt over 2.5. That's too much. I can't. No. Moritz under. I'm just not feeling that one either. Yeah, let's look at that. Oh yeah, just over 1.5. Yeah, 90%. We'll take it. Over 1.5 shots on goal. Next. All right, game 3, Buffalo and Columbus, and we have 140 Columbus with a 6.5. Let's go over to our. Let's check and look while we're here. Buffalo is eliminated. No Buffalo. Columbus is still alive, barely, but they're alive. We come over to the goalies, so one team should be trying more than the other. And we got Elvis going out there at 318, James at 279. And let's go to the spreadsheet, look at the numbers, 8-2. It's a shame you're eliminated because you're 8-2 now. You're playing great. I guess you're going to play spoiler because you're just going to knock Columbus out of the playoffs, aren't you? That's about what you're going to do because you're playing really, really good all of a sudden. So where was that all season, Buffalo? Where was that? Let's look at that. A lot of red. Alex over points. I think I'm just going to say Buffalo to win just because their offense is so good right now. Like, yeah, I'll take Buffalo. They're 8-2. They're crushing this versus this. That should be. You could say Buffalo to some player get a point, but let's just, you know what? Let's risk it for the biscuit. I'm going Buffalo money line, baby. Be the spoiler. Knock Columbus out of the playoffs. Next. All right, next up is going to be Rangers and Islanders. New York v. New York. It was right here. So we got Islanders 118 with a 5.5 total. Let's come over here. Let's look at the standings. See where they are. Rangers, Islanders are literally tied. So yeah, talk about a game that actually does matter. Let's see. Let's pull up the goalies. Gotta see what they're doing over here. Goalie, goalie, goalie. Igor is expected. Marcus is confirmed. Good fun game here. Numbers. They are literally they're just copying each other on everything. Everything they're copying. So let's go to props. See if we can find a prop in this one. Put the right game up. Rangers Islanders. Oh, there's nothing really standing out. Of course. 26. I think somebody's good at something. Who's been doing a lot of something. Points under? No, I'm not taking unders. Over. JT did great for us yesterday. Against these two goalies, I mean, somebody's got to show out, right? Can you get me up another point, good sir? Can you do it again for me? You did it yesterday. I'm going to take you to do it again. Why not? So we're going to take JT Miller over half a point. We're going to go right back to it worked yesterday. We'll see if it works today. We're going to take him for a point because I don't know. I mean, both defenses are 26 at 3.9 goals allowed in the last 10. That's points. Let's see what happens next. Next up, we got Winnipeg and Dallas. And we can see, where's it at? Right there. 125 for Dallas, 5.5 is our total. We go over here. We got to look at to see what's happening. We know Winnipeg is already in the playoffs. So is Dallas, I do believe. Yeah, they're both 1 and 2. There's a chance Dallas could catch Winnipeg, and then they get to play the wild card. But right now, Dallas is playing Colorado, and that's going to be that's a fun one. So that's a fun little stretch here. So this game absolutely matters. Let's see where to go down here. Connor 203, Jake 245, both really good. Obviously, nothing new there. Dallas is playing great, 7-1-2. Winnipeg just beat St. Louis, I believe, snapped that long streak they had going. So, yeah, let's go look at props because right now I lean Dallas at home, 125. But man, going against Winnipeg is rough. That's rough to do. So, but it's at home, so it always helps. A bunch of unders. I mean, good luck taking props in this game. Good luck. Everything's going to be unders. I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm going to take Dallas. They're playing better at home. They're trying to catch. They're in the 2 spot. I get it. Dallas at home. Money line next. Speaking of Colorado, we have Vancouver at Colorado now. And we get to go with 225 Colorado. 5.5 is our total. Let's look at some goalies, shall we? We got Kevin and McKenzie, 267, 249, both above average. We go to, actually, let's look at our standings while we're here. And we can see, Vancouver is still alive, technically. I mean, technically, probably not. I mean, they got a little hill to climb to catch Edmonton, but good luck. Same with Calgary. And Colorado is already clinched, I do believe, right? It's Colorado, yeah, they have clinched the central 3rd spot. So yeah, good stuff. Just waiting for the wild card now. All right, so let's go. Let's go to the spreadsheet. Look at the numbers. Both offenses good. Defense not good. Colorado's playing. Vancouver, I don't know. Everything's looking good for Colorado. They're at home too. They're 225. That is a lot. Can we get a prop? 80. Ooh, there is nothing for props really, except for Quinn Hughes under. Everything else is kind of rough. Unless we go like a mid play. Man, this is Colorado for sure. But I don't know if both offenses are top 7. Total's 5.5. You know, let's just rock it over. I'm down for that. Over 5.5 in this one. We'll take that next. All right, game 4 is going to be Carolina and Washington. Let's come on down. We got 154 for Carolina, 5.5. Let's come over here to the goalies. Who do we have up here? Carolina is right here. Both confirmed. Frederick and Charlie, 2. Well, Frederick's a beast. We know that. And Charlie's above average. Let's look at the standings. Who is doing what? Carolina is clinched, and they're pretty much locked into their seed, it looks like, too, based on the points. I don't see, there's no chance nobody catches them. They're going to be that seed. So, probably. Let's see. Washington is, well, above them. So this game really doesn't matter too much. So Washington's good. They've already won the division. Carolina's second division. It's pretty straightforward. So this game doesn't matter much. So you got these numbers. I don't really want to bet a game that doesn't matter, but I'll still show you everything. Let me show you the props too, just so you see them all in case you want to play this, in case. Unless, yeah, I don't see how, unless, no, yeah. No, I'm not playing this. We're going to play it safe. We're going to play it safe. We're going to pass and move on to the next one. Next up, Nashville and Utah. And we got, where's that? 200 for Utah, 5.5 is our total. Let's look at some standings, shall we? Nashville is already eliminated. I know. They only have 64 points. Utah is still alive at 84 points, but they got a hill to climb. They're 9 points behind St. Louis right now for that wild card. That's not really good. Look, that's not good news for you guys. Sorry. So let's pop over to, let's look at the goalies too. That matters. Typical starters, nothing new there. Cool. Let's go to the spreadsheet. They're playing better than Nashville. Nashville's done. So it's like, why should they even try? Like, why? Like, seriously. Yeah. Utah has something to play for. That's probably why Utah's minus 200, but Man, let's go to props. Anything good here? No. Well, Schmaltz, 190 looks pretty good. Oh yeah, that looks great. We'll take that. I have a play. Yeah, we're playing almost every game today. I like this. SCHMA 1.5 shots on goal. That's what we're gonna take next. Next up, we got Seattle and Vegas, and we got 275 for Vegas with a 6.5. Let's go to the schedule. We'll do this first. Joey and Aiden, typical starters, nothing new. Let's look at the actual standings. Seattle in the West is done, 74. They've been eliminated, and Vegas has already locked up the Pacific, so at 103. Well, they haven't locked it up yet. They have it. They have not locked it up yet. Correction. They just clinched a playoff spot, so they're still battling the Kings for the Pacific. So, yeah, okay, that matters. Let's pop over to the spreadsheet. Let's look at the numbers. 11-4. So they spreadsheet. Yeah, they have something to play for. Seattle absolutely doesn't, except for spoilers. So this is Vegas all day for sure. 6.5 is the total. 1.5. Give me a prop for Vegas. Give me something good for Vegas. Under, no. 100% under points. I don't know. Under shots, no. Over, yeah. Come on, Pavel. Show us the good stuff. 3.1, not the best. That's not the good stuff. That's like the okay stuff. Mark Stone's only hitting 2 out of 5. That ain't good. Ugh. Nothing good here. Do we take Vegas 1.5? That's about all we can really take if we want to take something. I'm not forcing it. I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to pass. I would lean Vegas 1.5. That's about all I could, but there's no props that really stand out. So, yeah, pass. Next. All right, last game is Anaheim and the Kings, and we got Kings at 345. God, 5.5 is the total. That's a big money line, but LA is doing work. So, well, let's show you. We just talked about them. They are literally fighting to try to catch Vegas in the Pacific. So they're right there. They're 6 points behind. Possible. It's going to take some work, but it's possible. And then we got Anaheim, who's down here already. They have been eliminated. So they're done. We come over here. Let's look at the goalies and let's see who's going out there. Lucas and Darcy. Darcy is a beast, obviously. You're 304. Okay. Clearly, I would take LA. LA is minus 125 for 1.5. 3-1-1. Anaheim's not playing bad, but just like LA is trying to do work. So let's look at the props. Anything good over here we could possibly take in this one? Under, bunch of unders. Over points against a 3-3 goals against with a 304 goals against goalie, potentially. Trevor Moore shots a goal has only hit 40%. That don't look good. It's like we got one decent prop we could take in this game, and it's 1.1, not bad. 1.4. The Kings are just so nasty here recently. I'd rather take the Kings 1.5. I'm just saying. I think I'm going to. Yeah, we're going to take LA minus 1.5. We're going to take not advantage, but I mean, you could take the points here, but I don't know. Just looking at this, and I see 3-1-1. Like you're winning your games by average of 2 goals a game. Give me 1.5. Let's end it right there. I mean, of the 10 games, I took what, 8 plays? Ooh, we're rolling today. We're rolling the dice. Let's go to schedule. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. There's only 5 games on the slate for tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. I will drop a video. If you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheet, you go to the HQ you just saw. We have Saturday, we have Sunday, we have Monday and Tuesday, and then we're done. I think we're done after that. So yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday for some more NHL. Peace.